Dustin Murphy training out of the academy in Brooklyn Center under Greg Nelson and Ryan Murray. Zach Jusela got him into the sport. Zach, of course, fighting in tonight's co-main event versus Cody Kaler.
And Dustin's just a great kid. I love that kid.
Yeah, I do too. And most people consider him more of a grappler. But in his last fight, like I said, awesome knockout of Derry McKeel from Tom Schmitz's Spartan Martial Arts. One of the better knockouts I saw last year.
Caitlin Young over there in his corner too?
Yeah, yep. Caitlin and Ryan attached to the hip. Ryan's there, is he?
That would debunk your theory.
Yeah, it would. This guy's wearing a UFL? Or is that C?
C.
Yeah, C, okay. I thought it was a UFC
it's Greg,
logo
isn't it?
ripoff. Nah, I don't know. I've never seen Greg wear a hat before. Might be Nat McIntyre, actually.
It's Greg.
Oh, wow.
Greg Nelson cornering an amateur. Don't see that very often.
So Greg Nelson picking favorites, UFC over Bellator. Are you surprised, Ben?
No.
With his intentions to take his skill set to the UFC over Bellator?
Actually,
and his opponent, Albrecht.
It's kind of an interesting time at the Minnesota Martial Arts Academy. I believe they have 0 fighters in the UFC right now.
Yeah, a bit of a transition period. I know a couple of guys have been making their way out to California as well to train at Alliance, so.
And Pat Barry's in Colorado now.
Right.
Rose Namajunas soon to follow.
Yep, Nick Lentz obviously down in Florida, has been for a while. Jacob Volkman's still there putting in work though, and Mike Richmond and Sean.
A lot of big show guys, just not the UFC right now.
Look at that. Look at that. But yeah, I'm really excited to see Dustin Murphy. You know, coming off, it really should have been nominated for Knockout of the Year. You don't think so? Like, that's what I thought, and then when I watched the video again, it was actually a lot better than I saw at Cage Side.
There seemed to be some people that were surprised that I gave him Knockout of the Night that night. I was like, really? I mean, it was the only good one. Well, there was one. I mean,
I don't even know if there was another one. Ryan Shover. Stop hitting me. Thanks.
Saw celebrity Nick Spina in the house tonight.
Yeah, Nick Spina, FFC former champion, I believe.
Is Jamie Claire here tonight?
He wasn't given free tickets, so.
What?
Jamie has to fight his way in or pay his way in from here on out. You know, again, like, I wouldn't consider this an upset, but Ed Albrecht obviously alive in this fight. I mean, I would consider it a pick 'em fight.
I honestly, yeah, it's a pick 'em fight at worst for Ed, I think. I think we're a little bit excited because of Dustin's last knockout, but that was, you know, Dustin's got a long ways to go.
Dustin's looking pretty intense right now.
He is, and he'll fight anybody. He's another guy that.
Well, I mean, yeah,
he just step up.
He fought like 3 weeks ago.
Said one of my favorite young fighters, though, just because he does everything. He promotes the sport like crazy, and just really enthusiastic about MMA in general.
I'm on board with Ed Albrecht because I enjoy his entrance song.
The Spider?
Because he seems like the guy where he doesn't look like a monster, but he definitely feels like it when he gets in the cage, you know what I'm saying?
I think that Murphy has his hands full tonight.
Up to Mike Michoud for the official fighter introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest will be in the featherweight division. Introducing first, in the blue corner, sitting 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, and fighting out of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Holding a record of 3 wins and only 1 loss, Dustin Murphy. And his opponent in the red corner, sitting 5 feet 10 inches tall, also weighing in at 145 pounds and fighting out of Cambridge, Minnesota. Holding a record of 1 win and 0 losses, Ed Albrecht.
Brady Albrecht, at 24 years old, he's got to be the youngest member of the militia.
Yeah, that's what I was saying leading up to this fight. And yeah, he's sort of their young prospect on the rise here.
I'll tell you what, the militia, as far as 135ers, I know this is at 145, but 135ers, they got the market corner right now.
Loaded. And these guys aren't wasting any time. Dustin Murphy coming out throwing leg kicks.
Yep. Dustin does need to get that chin down, and Caitlin Young letting him know.
Woo. Oh, big
right. He's out! Left hand, left hand!
Big right!
I can't believe Joe Phipp is letting this go.
What a finish by Dustin Murphy!
Wow!
Back-to-back highlight reel finishes.
Time.
Unbelievable.
Left hand is what did it.
Good sign of respect by Dustin. Ed has no idea what happened. Just an absolute blitz from Mr. Murphy. Very excited.
Ed's still being informed what just happened.
Right.
Boy, that's another
He
knockout of the night
believe it.
Contender.
Absolutely. Back-to-back knockout of the nights for Dustin Murphy.
Very unlike Joe Phipp to let that fight keep going.
Well,
usually we grind Joe about stopping fights too early. He gave him plenty of time to show that he was still there, and he wasn't.
Right, yeah. Great job by Joe Phipp.
Tell you what, Dustin Murphy, look at that. And what I love about him is he didn't let up for 1 second,
Not
even
a
when his guy
second.
dropped.
Even here he was waiting. He's like, are you sure it's done? I might go back in. No? All right, we're good. Sign of respect. There you go.
I'd like to see that one more time. The left hand I thought was what dropped him, but then he caught him with the right away again too. So. Here we go. Here's a replay, Drew. And watch the left rock him.
And
it is the right. It was the
dropped him,
right.
Yep.
He kind of missed with the left.
But, I mean, he was bound to get hit with one of those punches. Up to Mike
After
Majou.
29 seconds in the first round, the winner by TKO, Dustin